evening, folks. Welcome back to the Brian Post, the only news show where reality is so insane you'd think I was making it up. But nope, this circus is real, and the clowns are running the tent. Tonight's headlines. A Ukrainian lawmaker is assassinated in Lviv as Russia marches forward. A U.S. court just ruled Trump's global tariffs unconstitutional. Melania Trump spotted sneaking around Walter Reed, sparking rumors. Thousands of Palestinians flee northern Gaza under Israeli bombardment. And Rudy Giuliani, well, he just turned his car into his latest lawsuit. Buckle up, because this is going to hurt. And not just Rudy's insurance premiums. Ukrainian lawmaker assassinated in Lviv as Russia advances. In Ukraine, a prominent lawmaker was shot dead in Lviv. Yes, in the supposed safe part of the country, political assassinations are now joining the menu of daily horrors. Russia continues grinding forward on the battlefield, while Ukraine loses leaders at home. It's almost like Putin's trying to run Ukraine the way he runs Russia, by eliminating anyone who owns a suit, a microphone, or a brain. The West, still holding meetings, still writing stern letters, still pretending that sanctions are kryptonite. Meanwhile, the war just keeps chewing through lives and headlines. But hey, at least NATO gets another PowerPoint presentation. Speaking of PowerPoints, let's talk about Trump, who thinks trade policy can be explained with crayons. U.S. appeals court rules Trump's global tariffs unconstitutional. A U.S. appeals court has ruled that Trump's global tariffs were unconstitutional. Translation: his trade war was just a giant middle finger to American wallets. Remember those tariffs? They didn't punish China. They punished you when you paid $20 more for a toaster. Trump's logic was basically, if I hurt Americans first, China will feel the pain eventually. Spoiler alert, they didn't. This ruling doesn't just expose his economic illiteracy, it reminds us how close the US came to tanking itself with weaponized stupidity. But don't worry. Trump's already drafting an executive order to require voter ID cards made out of gold-plated MAGA hats.
And while Trump's policies are getting overturned, Melania Trump is apparently just trying to overturn her marriage by disappearing. Melania Trump spotted at Walter Reed, fueling mystery. Melania Trump was reportedly seen at Walter Reed Medical Center, instantly sparking conspiracy theories. Is she sick? Is she hiding? Or is she just dodging another campaign rally where she has to clap on cue? Honestly, the poor woman looks like she's been blinking in Morse code for help since 2017. But really, if I were Melania, I'd stay at Walter Reed too. Compared to Trump's campaign trail, a hospital looks like a 5-star spa. The media wants answers, but let's be real. Melania's life is basically a hostage situation wrapped in a Dior coat. And speaking of hostage situations, let's move to Gaza, where running for your life isn't optional. Thousands flee Gaza amid intensifying Israeli bombardment. In Gaza, thousands of Palestinians are fleeing northern neighborhoods as Israeli airstrikes pound the region. Homes are destroyed, infrastructure is collapsing, and hospitals are running out of supplies. The human cost keeps climbing, and the international community responds with statements. Just statements. It's a humanitarian crisis, and the world is basically live streaming the suffering instead of stopping it. Peace talks? Nowhere. Humanitarian corridors? Blocked. Real accountability? Don't hold your breath. It's tragic. But at this point, world leaders treat Gaza the same way they treat climate change. Lots of concern, zero action. And finally, because no news day is complete without America's most embarrassing uncle, let's talk Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani, seriously injured in New Hampshire car crash. Yes, Rudy 9/11 is my personality, Giuliani, was seriously injured in a car accident in New Hampshire. Doctors say he's stable, which is ironic since his mental state hasn't been stable since Bush was president. This is the man who went from America's mayor to drunk Zoom call with melting hair dye. Now, after his crash, his political career isn't the only thing in a wreck. The memes wrote themselves faster than his lawyers can declare bankruptcy. So there you have it. Ukraine losing leaders, Trump losing in court, Melania losing her patience, Palestinians losing their homes, and Rudy losing control of his car. If the world feels like a never-ending dumpster fire, that's because it is, and you're watching it burn with me. Hit subscribe, because tomorrow's disasters won't wait, and you'll want a drink in hand when they hit. And drop a comment. Tell me which story broke your faith in humanity fastest. Spoiler, it's probably all of them.